But I think it's a good documentary. Like I'm liking the way it's shot. It's like covering a lot of shit that I didn't know. But a lot of it's like they're also getting a lot more personal about Vince. They're trying to keep the focus there, obviously, because that's what it's really about. But they have times where they veer off and they're like, here's, this is like what's going on with, this is what happened, how the Attitude Era started. This is how, why Scott Hall and Kevin Nash left and all this stuff. So a lot of it was about Hogan. The first episode was, I don't know. It's like I'm not really a big Hogan fan. But
me neither. Hollywood Hogan is one of the greatest heels ever. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. The character, man is a piece of trash. A legendary level of piece of trash too. Yeah. Well known, well evidenced. So that is what it is.
He was saying, I think, like, at least I heard this or read it somewhere. If he ever had to choose his finisher again, it wouldn't be the leg drop.
Oh yeah,
because it destroyed his body, his back.
Yeah, it ruined his career.
It's such a dumb finish too. Yep. Like a fucking leg drop is your move. I don't know. Be a little more clever, I guess. But
yeah,
especially when you're a guy who like his other
6'7",
signature is
325.
And you're on every steroid that exists.
Yep. Good luck.
And your other signature move is an actual body slam.
Yeah, just do a body slam though.
Make that your signature move.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all. He's Hulk Hogan. What? Why the leg drop?
Yeah,
but too late now.
But like, you just like that iconic heel turn where he drops the leg on
Macho Man.
Macho Man. Yeah, that was fucking wild.
And then the crowd goes, "We're emptying all our trash into the ring." Yep. Oh yeah.
That was huge. Vince was talking about that on the thing. He was like, man, he basically regretted that he didn't pull the trigger on that earlier.
On turning Hogan?
He should have turned Hogan.
He should have. Yeah, he's dead on right. He should have turned him like 2 years earlier.
Yeah, because he knew, even after WrestleMania, like, I don't know, 4 or 5.
He already could tell.
He was already on the decline.
Yeah.
People were losing interest. And then he was like, I'll bring in Lex Luger. It's like, no, just turn him heel.
Yeah.
Just turn him heel and make somebody. Then bring in Lex Luger.
Yep. Sure, bring in Luger. Give him Hogan as a heel.
Yeah. That would have been the fucking...
Problem is, Hogan was like, I will quit before I'll turn heel. And if Vince went to him and went, we got to turn you, he'd be like, think about the kids. Think about all the little Hulksters. That's the issue, is you got to deal with Terry. Yep, you got to deal with that scumbag. I will always openly say, scumbag human.
Yeah, well,
it's too evidenced. It's not my opinion.
Right.
He's demanding to be seen as a scum human.
Yeah.
He's requiring.
He's done everything he can.
He's done every single thing he can to make sure you know, whether you like it or not, he is a scum human.
Of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So is Vince.
Yep.
And I'm sure people will go into this documentary that didn't grow up watching wrestling going, I can't believe it. He's such a piece of trash. And all of us that grew up watching him on TV are going to go, I thought he was worse. I expected worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
can't believe he hasn't been charged with murder or some shit.
His whole persona was like being a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of trash.
Yeah. And all he had to do was go, here, it's 11 now. It's at 11.
Fucking guy wanted to do a storyline where he was going to get his own daughter pregnant and shit.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Which is super
cool.
You
think that guy's a good guy? Come on. That's the one thing about all this that will irk me, is if people act surprised to find out that Vince McMahon is a vile piece of garbage. He was my most hated human as a child.
Yeah, which is why...
Every wrestling game, every match we played would be our maxed out created characters versus Vince and Shane. Every match we would face Vince, and I hated him. I used to get enjoyment from seeing Vince get hurt and shit. As a child.
That's cool.
Yep. He's my most hated character of all time.
That's why the Austin thing worked so well.
And that's not to say he's not like one of, if not the most important single human to pro wrestling that's ever lived.
Yeah, because
I don't know how you debate that.
It just is undeniable.
Yeah, there is no debating that. And I never will. I will defend that he's the most important single human being to pro wrestling that's ever lived, period. And by miles. And he's the biggest scumbag piece of trash ever. Like, yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Hogan. He was a giant part of wrestling.
He's so important.
An iconic part of
wrestling. Yep.
Yeah.
But he's also irrefutably a complete piece of trash.